This time, let's go with our part 2 of our AFPSAT examination preparation, particularly on abstract reasoning. This time, we are on number 11. There is some relationship between diagrams A and B. The same relationship persists between C and D. Find the right diagrams for D from the choices below. For letter A, it's V. For letter B, W. It doubles the V. So for C, it's somewhat an A. Obviously, it's 1. Double. Correct? Double. Okay, again, this is another. There are 8 poets. Namely A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and H, in respect of whom questions are being asked in the examination. In respect of whom questions are being asked in the examination. The first 4 are ancient poets, and the last 4 are modern poets. The question on ancient and modern poets is being asked in alternate years. Those who like H also like G. Those who like D like C also. The examiner who sets question is not likely to ask question on D because he has written an article on him. But he dislikes D. But he likes D. Last year, a question was asked on F. Considering these facts, on whom the question is most likely to be asked this year? Oh man. Oh, tricky. There are 8 poets, namely A, B, C, D, and E, F, G, and H, in respect of whom questions are being asked. Questions are being asked in the examination. The first 4 are ancient, A, B, C, D. The last 4 are modern poets. The question on ancient and modern poets is being asked in alternate years. Oh, okay. Alternate. So, first, ancient. The next year, modern. The next will be ancient. Alternate. Those who like H also like G. Those who like D like also F. I like C also. The examiner who sets question is not likely to ask question on D. Yes, he will not ask D. So most likely, he will not also ask C, because who like D like also C, but he likes D. Last year, a question was asked on F, so therefore, modern. So this year will be asked on ancient poets. It is either A, B, C, and D. But considering the examiner who sets the question is not likely to ask question on D because he has written an article on him, so therefore it's either A or B will be asked with a question. Either A or B. So obviously, B is an ancient poet. C is also an ancient poet, but he will not be asked because the examiner likes D, but he will not ask question on D. So therefore, as a subsequent, C will not also be asked. G is a modern poet. Previous year, it was a modern poet was asked. So therefore, obviously, it's B. Let's try. Okay. It's letter D. Considering these facts, on whom the question is most likely to be asked this year. The examiner who sets question is not likely to ask question on D because he has written an article on him, but he likes D. Okay. Let's continue. There is some relationship between diagrams A and B. The same relationship persists between C and D. Find the right diagrams for D from choices below. For A, single, and then it has triangle. Pentagon, and then it has triangle. So square, a rectangle, 1, 2, 3, 4. I think it's obvious for 4. Let's try 4. Correct? The answer is 4. Number 14. Artists are generally whimsical. Some of them are frustrated. Frustrated people are prone to be drug addicts. Based on these statements, which of the following conclusions is true? All frustrated people are drug addicts. No, they are just prone to be drug addicts. Some of them are frustrated. Some artists may be drug addicts. It could be all drug addicts are artists. No. Frustrated people are whimsical. This is a combination. Diba? Frustrated people are whimsical. So some of the artists are whimsical. So frustrated people are whimsical. Let's try this. Okay? Some artists may be drug addicts. Okay? Artists combine it with the definition of frustrated. So some of the artists are drug addicts. Maybe drug addicts. Continue. Next. There is some relationship between diagrams A and B. The relationship persists between C and D. So for A, 2 circles not darkened. For B, 1 circle darkened. For C, 2. So obviously, opposite of the darkened is letter D. D. Correct? It's letter D. Next, which tile should follow? If there are more objects, it's difficult to, it's hard to think of it. It's a Tetris. So, first intact. Now it was broken for the next. Next broken. Next broken. Only one breaks. They are getting separated. It could not be A. It could not be C and D. It could be B or E. But let's try E. Okay. C. Why? The number of black and white squares decreases by 1 in each step of the sequence. So C decreases. Continue. So there is some relationship between diagrams A and B. The same relationship persists between C and D. Find the right diagrams for D from the alternatives. For A, an arrow is pointing upper right, B pointing down, C pointing up. It could be probably If pointing up, pointing down. If pointing up, it should be pointing down. Either it could be 3, not 1, not 2, not 4. Let's try 3. Correct? The correct answer is 3. Because if B is pointing down, therefore A will be pointing upright. If C is pointing up, therefore it could be pointing down. Not 1, not 2, and not 4, so 3. Continue. If A is the son of Q, Q and Y are sisters. If A is the son of Q, Q and Y are sisters. Z is the mother of Y. Okay. P is the son of Z. P is the son of Z. Then which of the following statement is correct? So, the mother of Y is also the mother of Q. And at the same time, the mother of P. Diba? Z is the mother of P, Q, Y. Which of the following is correct? P is the maternal uncle of A. Maternal uncle of A. It could be P and Y are sisters. P is a son, brothers and sisters. A and P are cousins. No, none of the above. It could be P is the maternal uncle of A because P, Q, Y are brothers and sisters. A is the son of Q. A is the son of Q, so therefore P is the maternal uncle of A. Correct. Next. Circle indicates strong. Circle indicates strong. Square indicates tall. Triangle, army officers, and triangle, army officers. The strong army officers are not tall. Are shown. The strong officers who are not tall, if these army officers included in the circle, therefore they are strong. It's number 4. If these officers are tall, then they are included with the square. So in this case, the strong army officers are not tall. Strong army are not tall. It could be 4. 6 strong army. 6 are the army officers, while 4 in the number 4 portion, it indicates strong officers, not tall, because in 7 army officers tall. For number 3, army officers, strong army officers, and strong. For number 3, strong and tall army officers. So only in this situation, strong but not tall. So it's 4. Okay. Again, it's correct. Strong army who are not tall. So only 4. So I got 14 out of 20 correct. So this reviewer, this abstract reasoning reviewer is good for reviewer as part of the preparation for the AFPSAT examination preparation.